A lively young boy was playing nearby when he picked up a sharp-looking toy object and began scratching the surface of a luxury car worth millions. A little girl standing close by noticed it and hurried over, telling him to stop because the car belonged to her father. But the boy brushed her off and smirked, saying her dad could never afford such an expensive car and telling her not to get in the way. While the two children argued, the girl accidentally lost her balance and stumbled to the ground. Her father, seeing her fall, quickly ran over to help her up. He gently asked the boy why he was acting this way. Instead of admitting anything, the boy confidently said that if the girl was hurt, their family could easily offer some assistance money, as if it were no big deal. At that moment, the boy's parents walked over. Without asking what had actually happened, they immediately assumed the girl's father was causing trouble for their child. The girl quickly explained, "Uncle, my dad didn't do anything to him. Your son scratched my dad's car and accidentally made me fall." But the boy's parents dismissed her words and began criticizing the girl's father, suggesting he didn't earn much and that the car couldn't possibly belong to him. They even said that even if the scratch repair cost tens of thousands, it was nothing serious. The girl's father remained calm. He explained that he handled vehicle compensation matters for his company and understood such situations well. Yet the boy's aunt laughed at him, calling him a low-level worker and saying he had no right to talk about expensive vehicles. Soon after, more members of the Su family arrived because of the noise. The family's elder asked why everyone was causing a commotion in the ancestral hall. The boy's uncle quickly twisted the story, claiming the girl's father was the one demanding compensation and making a scene. Hearing this, the elder scolded the girl's father. "You work outside and don't earn much, that's fine. But now you're trying to claim money? Do you think this is a bank?" They demanded the girl apologize immediately, but the girl insisted, "Grandma, your son scratched my dad's car first, and I fell because of him." When questioned, the boy denied everything. The elders instantly sided with him and accused the girl and her father of misunderstanding the situation. They warned that if the family didn't apologize, they wouldn't receive any of the upcoming relocation allowance. What they didn't know was that the girl's father was no longer the struggling young man they remembered. After years working outside, he had become the founder of a major global group overseeing many industries. A relocation allowance of a few $100,000 meant nothing to him. But his in-laws, unaware of his achievements, begged him to apologize so the family wouldn't lose the payout. They even suggested the luxury car he drove was rented. He firmly replied, "I don't mind giving up the allowance, but I won't let my daughter be treated unfairly." His mother-in-law, frustrated, loudly announced that he himself had chosen to give up the money. She scolded him for being reckless and said the relocation money, more than $700,000, was far more valuable than this situation. His father-in-law added that their family relied on his daughter's income and that giving up such a sum was irresponsible. The man answered calmly, "Even the project authorities can't approve that relocation payment without my signature." They laughed at him, thinking he was pretending to be someone important. But then the district's project leader suddenly arrived and respectfully greeted him. The entire family froze in disbelief. The man turned to his mother-in-law and explained that he hadn't come home for years because he had been working hard to build a career for the family. But today, he needed to make things clear. He then warned her not to trust the boy and his father, who had been influencing their decisions and feeding them false information. His wife, overwhelmed, insisted he stop pretending, but the man standing suddenly confessed, "He's not lying. He was my former squad leader, and that luxury car is genuinely his, fully purchased, not rented." He also revealed that little boy's father's background was suspicious and that some of his documents might be questionable. Just then, authorities arrived to ask him to cooperate in an investigation. The boy's father tried to challenge them, asking if they were ready for the consequences. But before he could finish, a high-level executive appeared and gave a direct order, "Please take him in." Everything changed instantly. Everyone finally realized the truth. Director Chi, the girl's father, was actually the most powerful person present the entire time.